Today we're going to be making Cornish Game Hens. You need Cornish Game Hens, an apple, an onion, a baking pan, spices of your choice, and either cooking oil or butter to coat the... We're going to preheat the oven to 350. So what I'm doing right now is chopping up the apples. This is a Honeycrisp apple. That's my favorite. Everybody has their own favorites. So we're going to put these apples together with the onions. After I chop the onions, oops, lost a few apples there. Now the onion. You can take off the most outer layer. This is a sad thing to do to an onion. It always makes me cry.
You like cooking, Philip?
I love to cook. There's a sense of taking some raw ingredients and creating a masterpiece, something that's edible and beautiful, and you feel like you've done something useful. And of course, it's only temporary because you eat it. There's nothing to show for it later, but boy, it sure is good while you're doing it. And to eat. I love to cook. It can be very creative, artistic in its own way. In cutting onions, I like to use the method that goes with the grains like this, sort of like a clock or pizza.
Is that the Philip method?
This is the Philip method. It's not patented. Anybody who wants to can use it. All right, we'll put all those together with the apples. We'll open up the hen. The chicken comes with instructions on how to cook it. Thaw, preheat oven to 350, season with salt and pepper inside and out, and truss. Place breast side up on the rack in the shallow roasting pan, roast uncovered, basting frequently with butter for an hour. Now in 15 minutes is really big. And then you can use a thermometer on the chicken, make sure it's 180, and if you want to brown it, you can increase the temperature to 400 during the last 10 minutes. So we will follow those instructions. So now we're going to be putting in some herbs. This is Isabel's favorite. Herbs de Provence is French, like her. So we open it up and put some herbs de Provence in there. Get nice and pretty. And the next one is salt, iodized salt. I strongly recommend iodized salt because you need to get iodine in your diet. Unless you eat a lot of fish, if you don't get iodine in your diet, you'll end up with thyroid disease. So you don't need a lot of salt, but when you do use salt. This is black pepper. You can see it's black pepper. Tang, black pepper. And this is tarragon. Tarragon gives a little interesting flavors as well. Some green. Doesn't it look like a lovely stuffing? If we happen to have celery, we would put in celery too, but apparently, since I'm only part-time now, we don't have adequate celery. So I washed out the insides a little bit and the outside, and now I'm patting it dry to make sure it's ready for the oils and the butters. There you go. That's a pretty little hen. All right. Now we're going to stuff it. We take the stuffing and ladle it in. All those onions and apples and all that flavor will be absorbed into the meat. It'll be really delicious.
I don't. How do you trust a chicken?
You can never trust a chicken because they'll turn on you. Trust chicken by putting this part together like that, usually with a wire. It says to put the breast side down, which I guess is this side. And rack.
And then you leave your chicken alone. Okay, that's French. So they like quite a bit of butter. Because we'll have to baste. So we put a little bit of water at the bottom of the cooking tray. And now it needs to go in the oven. How long?
An hour.
This is not the way to do it. We don't have a baster. You need to invent it, honey. Please don't film this. It's embarrassing. Please, seriously.
No, I'm doing it. This is part of how you make do if you don't have everything you need. And now, for the last 5 minutes, as you remember, we can bake it at a little bit higher temperature. So we'll bake. And that will brown the top a little bit. And there's the chicken complete. We have little potatoes on the side, so juicy and moist looking. And half, and all the stuffings there. Really very nice. A very successful meal.
Bon appétit.
Say again.
Bon appétit.
Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe.